Hello guys and welcome to SteveKnows. Today we have much requested features incoming, new games coming soon, new VR tech and a showcase for the power of VR. But before beginning, the Meta logo is here on the boot up of your Quest. When I saw it, it's like I couldn't look directly at it, looked straight into its eyes. It was like it was something naughty. What a sad day. The brand I had a close affiliation with that I loved is now gone in favor of this. All we can do is just be better. Be better. Let's get started. So starting off with one of the most important updates in such a long time, at least for myself as a content creator, an issue we have had since day one with the Quest platform. It is the recording features. This has been very unreliable. You'll be playing and recording for an hour and boom, the file becomes corrupt and you lose everything. And then I lose my wife, I lose my kids, I'm in a custody battle, it becomes too much. If the file is not corrupt, it slowly goes out of sync with the audio. If you record with the microphone on and your video is in sync, the mic audio goes out of sync. It also captures at a low frame rate with a small aspect ratio, but you can change this at the risk of causing your game's performance to drop dramatically. Some recent follow-ups by Nathy on Twitter has brought to light that they have been working on making improvements based on the ambassadors' requests. This is an important one to fix because the content we create that is shared with the world, and I'm referring to all of us here, not just the content creators, that is what people see about VR. And we have subpar tooling to do that, so it doesn't reflect VR in the best possible way. The rollout is expected to drop in April for a beta test, and then a public rollout in May, and I cannot wait. Hopefully it's going to make it easier to stream Quest content as well, because that's another really painful process to nail. Some great news now, a game that I was looking forward to. I was so excited for a VR RPG on the Quest platform and PCVR called Ruins Magus. It's super fun to say, Ruins Magus. They have found a publisher. So the game was initially looking to start a Kickstarter campaign to bring it to the Western market because it required additional work such as dubbing, but it did not reach its target amount to do this, sadly. And it shocked me. The game looks stunning and it's like a Final Fantasy-esque style. I thought many would be hyped for this, but that wasn't the case. The Kickstarter campaign was a flop, but the studio recently confirmed that Mastiff had footed the remaining bill and are working with them to publish the title and bring it to the Quest and PCVR platform. So in the game you'll get to explore the world, fight creatures, and grow your abilities in this heavily story-driven title that will unfold as you engage in over 25 quests. There's not too many games like this starred on the Oculus Quest. We have Zenith, but that's an MMO and it's not quite the same thing. So I'm super excited for this. No date yet, but I am going to keep my eyes peeled. And speaking of vision, and not this vision as in my eyes, let's touch on piano vision. These stories, although they don't appeal to everyone, you can't deny the showcase of them highlights the power of virtual reality and augmented reality. This is an app available in early access, but I don't have a keyboard, real or a MIDI one. So I can't try this one out, but the app will let you overlay a virtual keyboard over yours, and it will then teach you how to play the piano, a bit like Guitar Hero. But this app will respond to your actions if you're using a MIDI keyboard in real time, which makes it slightly different to the other applications that are available out there. The video from Upload just makes me think of The Evil Within because of the song that they're playing, so shout out to anyone that gets that reference. And as I said, we've had apps like this before, but this one allows for communication between what the user is doing and the application, which makes such a difference to your ability to learn and progress. So if you miss a note or you hit the wrong note, the music will actually stop, so you can find your footing. Where is it that I'm actually supposed to be playing? And then progress the song again. It really makes me want to play the piano, I can't deny it. But unfortunately, I've got this thumb problem where I can't reach an octave because I can't even make an L. I think that's because I'm a winner, no L's here. So let me check the marketplace for a local keyboard, shall we? GDC 2022 is upon us, and tons of tech is being shown off, including the PlayStation VR 2 to developers with a nice secret exclusive Sony demo. But here we're touching on Manus, who have showed off their tracking glove coined the Quantum Metaglove, that provides incredibly accurate finger tracking abilities without the problems that the current inside-out tracking for hand tracking currently gives us. So in the video you do see a tiny glove that looks like someone's cut the fingers off a golf glove, with units on the tip of each finger. The report does state that the latency you see from the casting doesn't represent the actual latency that is occurring and that's actually being experienced, so it looks a little delayed in the video. But the level of detail you can see, you're seeing two fingers come together and rub slowly, ever so slightly, and you can see that motion. I'd love to see a game like Spider-Man where you have to do that special pose for the web shooters. This would be perfect for that. Or learning sign language for something productive, which I think you can actually already do with the Oculus Quest. But the way this works is it uses magnetic fields for the tracking, which we've seen used before actually for the Pico Neo 2, which didn't have the best tracking solution because this method has slight issues with latency, but they're ever so slight. So I think if you're doing it for finger tracking, it could work much better than your arms and your hands moving, because there's different speeds and movement distances required for each of them. So I think it could work here. The kick here is though that this is for enterprise only right now, and it's priced at 9,000 doll hairs. Oh, I do declare. Shout out to my amazing friend Alex VR, the community lead for Bhaptic. He's made me aware of this, and shout out to Herperderpenstein, what a fantastic name. You may be aware, VRChat dropped an update to enable something called OSC, which started life off as an audio control interface, but has grown to become where you can connect any device to VRChat. You just need to do some configuration, and there is a learning curve there. But someone has taken the time and made available a modification for OSC that enables Bhaptic player support in VRChat. The GitHub link I will link down below has the requirements and the Discord links and instructions on how to set this up. But because it's OSC and it's an unofficial mod, this is PCVR supported only, so you can't play this on Quest, and it won't work for all avatars. There are some edge cases where things can go wrong here. So we'll link it down below for you guys to check out if you want to feel things in VRChat. This is nuts. This is such a great step forward for basically the community-made metaverse is now going to support full-body tracking and haptics with this mod. Maybe we can act out the Wade and Sam in the club scene from Ready Player One. We are one step closer. Lynx R1 Shipping is about to occur, the XR device that's been in development for such a long time now, but this device really impressed me when it was announced. So it's about to be in people's hands in the next couple of months who are going to review it and see what the limitations of this device actually are. What can this device provide us? Because I was amazed that an enterprise device with these features was able to hit such an appealing price point. And the fact that it's now actually, they made a consumer model as well. They kind of slightly changed the game. So for only $500, you'll get an XR2 chipset and a high definition color pass-through headset and such a small form factor due to the special lenses that they've designed that allows the screen to be closer to the face, closer to the user's eyes without sacrificing too much FOV. They are also working with SideQuest to support the Lynx R1 App Store, which is a really interesting idea and a good one actually, because I think people who are kind of interested in the Quest may see this other headset as a competitor are going to be more clued up with how SideQuest works. It's got tons of support. Even Oculus are using SideQuest for their AppLab content. So it's kind of early to say now, but by the end of summer, we should have some solid content around this device, and it could be an alternative. I really can't wait to see what's going to be rolling out with this. Right, so new games. This one is called Mother Gunship Forge. I don't know why, but when I go to say this game's name, Mother Gunship, saying mother knowing more words are coming feels like I'm about to become Samuel L. Jackson. This game is coming to Quest and the PCVR platform on June 16th, and this is a spin-off of an older release called Mother Gunship. And for this title, there are already gameplay videos out from people such as Upload VR and Game Tag VR, absolute legend, love you. That content is already out, and it's always a great sign when you see a developer being fearless and not worrying about showcasing their game before the game's actual release. It's always worrying when you get a no early embargo, and we're not giving you the game 2 days before or a day before launch. Not naming names, but So the core premise is the ability to create and use modular weapons for some wacky results. It is a roguelike title where you have to make your way through these levels, and as you progress you'll be able to upgrade your weapons and your stats. But sadly it is a wave shooter, and I know that'll put some people off, but it does have a cooperative mode. And for those that have already had the game and been able to play it, they haven't said the worst things about it. So this may be good for some newcomers in VR. I know some people are just going to see Wave Shooter and step away and not even bother, but it could appeal to many of you. So that's it for me today, guys. Thank you so much for sticking around for more updates. Please subscribe to the channel, and as soon as I have more news and games and reviews and tech, I will be posting them on this channel. Have a great week. Happy gaming, guys. Good day.